It has been a week since tech executive Bob Lee was stabbed to death in San Francisco, but police are staying tight-lipped about the investigation, and now a renowned detective is weighing in on the case.
Ground 4's Gayle talked with that law enforcement expert, and Gayle is in the studio with us to tell us what he had to say. Gayle.
Payman and Vicky, I spoke with Frank Falzon. He has worked on hundreds of homicide cases, everything from the Night Stalker to the Zodiac Killer, and he has plenty of insight on why police may not be saying much about the Bob Lee case and a whole lot more.
I can't figure it out. I've given a lot of thought to Mr. Lee's case.
Like so many, former San Francisco homicide inspector Frank Falzon has been puzzling over the death of Bob Lee. The well-known tech executive was found stabbed to death in San Francisco last week. Falzon says how it all happened doesn't sit right with him.
Well, unless this was a sick, psychotic killer that killed just for the sheer joy, I can't figure it out.
Falzon spent 22 years investigating more than 300 murder cases in San Francisco, the infamous zebra killings among them, and recounted in his latest book, San Francisco Homicide Inspector 5 Henry 7, along with the arrest of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker.
We released the information, put his picture front page on every newspaper and news channel in the state of California. Within 48 hours, Richard Ramirez was arrested, and we put a serial killer of over 19 homicides to rest.
But in Bob Lee's case, one reason he says police might be withholding information?
You cannot release during the investigation stage things that will hurt you. There would be no reason to share the information they have that would point to a suspect at this stage unless they deem it necessary.
But sometimes, he says, different departments and agencies involved in an investigation will disagree.
I remember when we were working the Night Stalker case, and the detectives down in Los Angeles wanted us to not release our information, and we refused.
The Daily Mail obtained exclusive surveillance video of Lee's last moments. Police have not commented. And as to whether or not they may have more footage,
they know what's on those films, and hopefully there's some graphic evidence, and they know who could possibly have done such a crazy, insane act of stabbing somebody for no reason.
As for potential witnesses,
what I'm seeing in San Francisco is a lot of street people out on the street constantly. If there's any of that kind of activity in that area, I would think these would be people that the investigators would be talking to. Somebody saw something.
One thing he's confident in, his former department's team of investigators.
They are the ones that will put together a picture. And once they have that picture, you will know who their suspect is, because they will need your help to reel them in.
And I did ask Falzon about what he thinks the biggest technological edge police have these days. That's DNA evidence. He says it's like a fingerprint and something he is confident stands a good chance of helping police track down Bob Lee's killer. And we did reach out to SFPD again. Still no updates, but as Falzon says, that shouldn't be surprising. Gayle, Ground 4 News.
Thank you, Gayle.